Welcome, fume heads, to my thoughts on Insurrection 2 Wild. Another one from the house of Rayanne tradition, and most of us are familiar with this house because of Insurrection 2 Pure. One of the Aventus clones out there that can be had for like $20, and it's got beautiful presentation, excellent fragrance for $20. No doubt about that. Aventus on a budget. Yeah. So, of course, I was going to check out the rest from this house because you really can't go wrong for $20, man. I mean, beautiful bottles to add to your collection, to your shelf. So I picked up Dark, and then I ended up picking up Wild. And I've had these bottles for quite some time, just haven't done a video on them. But Wild really needs to be talked about. For sure, man. If you haven't checked it out, most of you are probably, I would assume, 99% of you familiar with Pure Van out there. So if you're familiar with that and you haven't checked this out, you're going to be really familiar with this scent because it's true what they say. This is extremely similar to Pure Havan. So, with that being said, what you get out of this fragrance is tobacco, honey, vanilla, and cherry. Those are the main forces behind this scent. What I would say to be honey and tobacco being prevalent, vanilla being soft in the background, and cherry being soft in the background. And throughout the time this is on your skin, it pretty much stays the same, just that sweetness tones down a little bit. And it's going to be easier to talk about this scent comparing it to Pure Havan. And what puzzles me is when I'm out there reading reviews about this scent, and I see people saying that some people say that this comes off more feminine than Pure Van. And I thought I was reading that backwards. Because for me, Pure Van is the feminine counterpart. Pure Havan, to me, I wasn't really a fan of that because it's a sweetness overload for me. I mean, too much cherry at the top, not enough tobacco, and it just kind of came off synthetic to me. Probably just because it was just too overly sweet. And this fragrance, Wild, takes that sweetness and tones it down. Basically the same thing as Pure Havan, but the cherry is not as dominant. The whole sweetness factor is not as rich of a scent. And for me, Pure Havan, the tobacco was not very noticeable. Not a front runner like I wanted it to be, where in this scent, it is. Dry tobacco leaf is right there, mixed with a delicate honey and a very gentle vanilla in the background. Now, so, if you ask me, this fragrance comes off less sweet, more dry, more tobacco, more masculine, for sure. And a lot of people out there, when you're looking at reviews, are absolutely pleased that this fragrance is around because they no longer have to buy Pure Havan. They like this better. And I am on the same fence as that one. I definitely prefer this fragrance over Pure Havan. I can see Pure Havan for my lady and this one for me. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. And this fragrance has excellent longevity and projection as well. I mean, killer juice. If you haven't checked this stuff out and it's not in your collection, you really absolutely should. Nice tobacco fragrance, for sure. Nice cherry honeyed tobacco scent. No doubt about that. And one thing that really flips my lid about this scent, this is one of my most complimented fragrances. Absolutely nuts, man. Every time that I wear this scent, people are all up in my grill sniffing me. Man. And people that normally wouldn't be getting so close to me, that aren't close people, are getting close to me. I mean, they're coming up and I'm just like, kind of weirded out. I'm like, what? It's just nuts, man. This scent is friggin' awesome when it comes to the compliment department. So yeah, for $20, man, you better get this in your collection if you don't have it. I don't know, absolutely stellar stuff for sure. I think soon I should probably talk about dark, but out of the three, if I was going to only pick one to own, I would pick Insurrection Wild for sure. I mean, when it comes down to Insurrection Pure 2, if you're on a budget, that's a great scent. But, you can always pick up a decant of Aventus, and frankly, Aventus is better. But let's not talk about Aventus. There's enough talk about that. I'm talking about Wild, Killer Juice. Check it out. Dogs are barking. I gotta go. You guys take care. Have a good one.